I didn't take time to bring a ring light in here, but I just took down, I've had this building for 15 years and it was my salon store. And then I rented it out for 9 years, I think, 8 or 9 years. I'm currently back in the store. So this was Antiqua dated alarm system and it was obsolete. And I think this is going to be my dressing room. Let me show you. So it's like, okay, so there's the store. Then you come down the little hall. That's going to be my little coffee bar. Okay, so this is the hall to the bathroom, but that could be, because there is plumbing there, that could be my shampoo bowl sink for the salon. But they're normally, when I had this place, look at this, look at all the stuff I have to do. And I've had 2 events in this place, okay? Anyway, I just say, please don't look at that. So that used to be my 2 sinks and pedicure chair, okay? We ain't got time for that no more. So, but I am putting this back to a salon because I'm going to get approved for a salon because my girl, Caitlin, is renting this room right here that used to be my facial room for esthetician. And I am going to, at some point, possibly do ladies only, big ladies, little ladies, old ladies, young ladies is what I meant. And just haircuts, specialize in that because I don't have time to do everything. I didn't know this about myself until I quit doing hair and do what I do now. I can't stand in one spot for 12 hours. How did I do that for so many years? 8 to 12 hours. One spot like this. I might walk and do color. How? Because it's like once I'm free, I'm like blah, 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 and doing a million things at once. So, but I love to cut hair. I love it. So might do that. And it's good money. But I don't know if I'll get anybody that'll say, because I'm not going to do color. I can't work on you for 3 hours. I'm not going to do perms. I can't work on you for 3 hours. I will give you a dang good haircut. Okay. That's the story. So I think this could be my sink, but I haven't committed yet. And I got to get that done because I am on the list to get inspected to get approved. I sent it over a year ago in my other location. They never did come. So then I had to call them and say, hey, what is up? And I'm moving new locations now, but I think we might be on the list now. So this is what we're going to do today. I think if it worked, I linked a video. I have a video, how to texture walls. It's pretty good. It's one of my first videos 4 years ago. You don't have to have this, but these aren't very expensive. The guy that did the construction in here made his own one of these, wood and a handle. So, but they're under $30. This, it used to only be $15, but now it's, so this is great. I've lent this out. I've used miles. Okay. Diego, my guy, had me get this one. This is +3. I think this dries a little faster, but this is what I usually get. You can get it in boxes. It's way more expensive now, but still a very economical way to upgrade your walls. Textures walls are coming back, baby. They used to be smooth and it's boring. Smooth is boring. Anyway, this is all-purpose joint compound. This has been watered down. You don't have to water it down, but you probably should. There's different, I'm not going to get into the technical thing of all this, but I'm just going to patch these real quick. Whatever kind of tape, it's got a little sticky paper tape. I use these for the corners. They've got a little slight bend. My other video, I just impromptu doing this, okay? Anyway, I have another video more detailed, okay? And I put this in the corner. You put a little bit of that stuff down with, you need some texture tools. This is pretty crusty because I left it in the bucket from, anyway. And then smaller, bigger. But let's patch this. So the first thing you do, I like both of these for different reasons. You don't have to, okay, so let's just get started. You know what, let me go get a smaller texture tool real quick, okay? because we're going. I got a phone call. Okay, hang on. I'm just getting my textured tools. I have one I really like, but I don't know where that is right now, so I'll just use these. I got a mic on my shirt. That's why I'm thinking you can still hear me if it's charged up. Okay, so you know there's all sizes. There's all sizes. So I'm just gonna take a little one. I love this kind of slightly angled one. Okay, we're gonna think of this as glue. Okay. That's your glue. Okay, probably this level is pretty big. There's things you can do. You can cut, sheetrock's real easy to cut with a little razor. You can get you some and cut and fill that in. I ain't gonna do that, okay? Not for this. Which one do I want to use? Probably the paper tape because it's so big. But for the seams of the sheetrock, I like the other one. Okay, I'm gonna tear this little part off because he's bad. So you just stick it on there. Professionals and anyone that was raised by a professional sheetrocker texture, look away. Oh my gosh, somebody's coming in. I forgot. I'm open. Yes! I'm doing a live. I forgot that I have my door open. You can come on back. Look around. Okay. It's my friend Maggie. I love her. Okay. And so then see what I'm doing? So this is just the first stage. It won't be long, Maggie. I'll get you up close in a minute. You know what? This one was pretty mint. We're going to get a fresh one. That mesh one will do the same thing. Now, because of how I'm doing this, if somebody is trying to put on some tight clothes back here in the dressing room that I think this is going to be, and then, yeah, they could fall through because I am not doing this great, you know? Now, what you would do, it's really cold here in Oklahoma, and it's humid. It's going to take a long time to dry, okay? So, we'll let that dry. It's probably going to take 24 hours. You can get faster. Oh, man. I think that's why he had me get this. This is faster drying. There's some that dries like in 15 to 45 minutes for this kind of thing. And then you can move on to the next step. It's fine. Okay. So I got that down. Now, what I will do is see all those holes. I'm going to go and fill those in. There's a lot of them. See, there's some kind of rough, like concrete texture on here. I don't care. And isn't this cool? I love this. I love that. So Caitlin said, let's paint this a color, this, and then let's paint this a color. Okay, anyway, so that's basically, you do, okay. And then you would take a light sanding block after this is dry and sand that off. Then you put another coat on there and do the same thing. Sometimes it takes 2 or 3 coats. Okay. Now what I'm going to do, let me tell you, if you were doing, which if you watched the video, please like and subscribe. I release a video every week, except Friday I screwed up, but we are having one for Friday. Okay. It's going to be semi good. It's an editing hot mess, but that's all I've got time for. Okay. The content is good. All right, so just a rundown, watch the other video. I'll make sure it's linked. If it's not in there already, I will link it. It's texturing walls. I get a big bucket. They make them, or you can just buy a plastic bucket. And I have my mud watered down I dip it in there. You're going to pull it up. It's going to have little peaks. And then you take, I only work in like 2 of these sections, and I kind of do like this and stamp it down, redip, and do like this because you don't want to see the squares, okay? So let's just say I stamped that. I got all this peaks. It looks crazy, okay? Hang on, let me grab my thing. So then you do the knockdown, okay? So then it's all stamped. I usually work in 2 rows from top to bottom like that. And then you take this cleaner and you light hand, don't smash it, light hand about, okay, this is the wall, about 45-degree angle, light. You go like this, and sometimes I go like that. I just started with a different one that has a little bit of curved, and I like that because sometimes these points are bad. Then you would, there's a light sanding block that's in there that's on a pole. You just want very fine. You just do like that after it's completely dry because it's like texture boogers. And what'll happen if you don't do that, you can do it with a wet rag too. Diego told me to do that here, and I did do that. But you can knock it off with a sanding block or wet rag it. But anyway, the point is, if you got those texture boogers and you paint your paint and then somebody goes like this and it knocks it off, then you have a ugly spot. So important step. It's a mess too. The wet rag was great because it didn't make a mess. Then you got to put the primer on it because it's so porous it'll waste your expensive paint that has a color in it. So do a primer on fresh texture. You can do paneling. I did paneling in my husband's store, old paneling. It looked like textured walls. You could not tell it was sheetrock. It's in the video, so watch it, okay? I will post it in a minute. Okay, anyway, so I just took, you want the fast drying and the heavier duty, I didn't, but this is the way to do it. You get a heavier, faster drying, and you dip it, and you put it in those paneling strips all the way down. And then after that's dry, and you just texture and sand. It's so good, okay? Okay, I'm gonna let you guys go. I just wanted to show you how easy it is to patch holes. I've got more detailed, like if it's a bigger one, I got it. I've watched so many YouTubes. I haven't done it, but I'm virtually trained. I've watched so many that I could do it. It's so cool how they do it. They sometimes they take a little bit of strip of a wood, and if it's a big hole, they put a screw in the wood. Then you hold that little piece of wood in there, and you hold it, and then you screw into that piece of wood, and then you can texture over it, and it has some beef behind it. So there's ways to do it. YouTube is awesome. Okay, thank you for watching. I gotta go. Love to have you comment, like, share, and please subscribe to my YouTube. And thank you, Facebook followers. You know I'm more active over there, and I appreciate you people too. And come see me. We're gonna have normal store hours the week after this. I think, yeah, towards the end of the week it's gonna happen. Thank you.